And now,
breaking news.
Ahoy, the news.
news
From the Weird Wire.
News from the Weird Wire. New York man armed with a bat, ready to defend the town from alleged cougar attack. City of Rochester, New York, may or may not be under siege by a mountain lion. According to ABC affiliate WHAM, a man claims to have seen the big cat prowling through the streets, though police say they were unable to verify the animal's presence. You'd think they'd have a lot of cameras.
You'd think.
After I see the people run, I just see something big, just walking, just right over there. It went right over there, I swear, I promise you. It went right over there, Curtis Jones tells WHAM of the alleged cougar encounter. And it said, "Rawr." And I just kept walking. I see it, seeing me see it. So in my head, I'm like, nah, I got to go, man. I'm out. That's usually a good way to think about encountering a mountain lion. Not to.
Why is it this guy doesn't sound like he's 100% there?
Right. Video of the reported animal made the rounds on social media, and police received multiple calls reporting sightings. The New York State Department of Environmental Conservation tells WHAM that the animal could be a cougar based on the footage. And if it is, it's more likely to be an illegal pet than a wild creature. Meanwhile, the local Seneca Park Zoo says all our big cats are accounted for.
Who has a cougar as a pet?
Right?
They're very destructive animals.
Yeah, I agree. So if you should come face to face with the cougar again, Jones is ready. I'm going to keep this bat right here, man, just in case, Jones says. I'm going to protect us. Ain't going to let nothing happen to us. Nothing, okay? Until he really does encounter a cougar, a mountain lion.
For those of you wondering, no, Mark didn't improvise these statements whatsoever.
I didn't. I got into character.
Curtis actually said these kooky, quacky things.
What happened to Curtis, man? I don't know. Ever since that big cat sighting, he's lost it. Notably, the New York DEC warns residents to treat an encounter like any other with a large, potentially dangerous wild animal or unfamiliar dog. Keep a safe distance and slowly back away.
How come when you encounter a bear, you're supposed to make yourself look big?
Right.
But a cougar or a random dog, back away slowly.
Back away. No wisdom in that. Woman post for dental surgery. Ice pack confused for cell phone on drive home. Wouldn't that be terrible? Get your wisdom teeth pulled. Is she driving home after her wisdom teeth are pulled? She's got ice pack on her jaw. Goes through some camera areas where they do surveillance there in the UK. Oh, no, in the Netherlands. And they're like, hey, you were on your cell phone. $513 fine, bam. However, the woman says that what looked like a mobile device was actually a large ice pack, which she was holding to provide relief to her sore mouth. I hardly ever make calls in the car. That's what everybody says, right?
Yeah.
So I was really confused at first, the woman said, until I suddenly remembered I had my wisdom teeth pulled the day before and was sitting with an ice pack pressed against my face. The woman requested a photo of the violation and saw, clear as day, a large block of ice in her hand, not her phone. That ice pack is much bigger than a cell phone, she says, and if you look closely, you can see my phone just sitting in the holder. Woman is hoping that the court will see the wisdom in her argument and drop the fine. Everyone's telling me I should fight it, and I'm going to. She should team up with Curtis Jones.
He could use an ice pack on his melon because he seems to be concussed.
I wonder if they'll say, well, were you driving and you had this procedure?
You've had your wisdom teeth pulled, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Most adults have, at least one or two.
Right.
Did it hurt so bad you had an ice pack on the next day? Or did you just take the pain pills?
Yeah. She must be sensitive.
I don't know that I'd want to drive holding an ice pack up to my face.
I would be going that day. My face hurts. Welcome to Jurassic Parking Lot. If you've ever visited the Denver Museum of Nature and Science, then you walked over a scientific discovery even before entering the building. The museum reports that it discovered a 67.5 million year old dinosaur fossil buried just over 760 feet underneath its own parking lot. That's a big hole.
The workers of the Denver Museum of Nature and Science haven't been exploring nature very well. If it's right under their parking lot.
Right? Partial vertebra from a plant-eating dinosaur offers an extraordinary glimpse into the prehistoric Denver and the animals that inhabited this area. The museum writes in an Instagram post, adding that the find marks the deepest and oldest fossil ever discovered within Denver city limits. It should be noted that workers were not looking for fossils when they made the discovery. The museum notes that the digging first began to assess the viability of transitioning from natural gas to geothermal energy, and at the same time carried out a scientific coring research initiative to better understand the geology of the Denver Basin. The coring investigation led to the unexpected discovery of this dinosaur fossil, the post reads. The fossil will be on display inside the museum, discovering Teen Rex exhibition. Wow.
How come they couldn't find this before? Now let's just put a parking lot over there.
760 feet.
It's only 67.5 million years old.
That was a lucky drill. Lucky core spot. What are the odds of that? Surprised they didn't shut it down.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Move out the asphalt. I got geothermal being a bad idea. You know, maybe if you're not in a frozen state, a state that gets blizzards and freezing, and it's a museum. Geothermal, so that means hot water, right?
And they can have hot water in Denver.
Right. And then something happens, pipes freeze, water sprays all over the museum, ruins all kinds of stuff. Are they just stuck with a good old regular? I think that's a safer idea.
I'm not going there.
Don't put it in jeopardy. It's a vertebra.
And I'm sorry, but plant-eating dinosaur?
Well, not cool.
No.
Well, they just ate plants. Waiting for T-Rex to eat them.
No thanks.
Yeah, there's no smoking going on back then. That's news from the Weird Wire.